Hello everyone and welcome back to some coverage of Monster Hunter World, the board game created by Steamforged Games, and today is my first time going up against Pukei-Pukei. This is the assigned version of Pukei-Pukei, so it's him at his easiest. In the video game he's pretty easy. In the video game every monster's general level of difficulty is a bit higher, just so there is a challenge, and this will be my real first time ever fighting Pukei-Pukei. We kind of drifted back to playing the original video game on the tabletop side of things, so the tabletop simulator side of things rather. So rather than carrying on with our campaign in Tabletop Simulator, we were just like, why don't we just go back and play World? So we are. So haven't fought Pukei-Pukei in tabletop format. And because it's the assigned version, we are going to go through the adventure mode. However, one correction going forward, as it was pointed out that I did miss. When you're fighting the 2-star and tempered versions of monsters, we fought the 2-star of Barith and Great Jagras, you actually get one more reward die. I did not realise that. The game only comes with 3 dice, so that makes it a little awkward. But there should have been one extra reward for Barith and one extra reward for Great Jagras. So, rather than fight another Barith off camera, I just decided to take that extra reward and just pretend it was fertile mud. He can't actually drop it, you have to get it from the adventure before you fight him. But I'm just doing that to save me the hassle of fighting another one. And thanks to Barith's tails not being used for any of his gear, it makes it very easy to craft bits of his armour. So both hunters are now wearing Barith helms. Thankfully you get 2 copies of each armour set. So it has guard on it, so guard is not going to be relevant to the bow, but the gunlance user, when he plays the guard up cards, it's +1 better, which means it's +4 to his base defense, and the helmet itself provides 1 armour and 1 water defense. So, to make sure this doesn't run overly long, let's jump straight to the adventure phase and hunt down Pukei-Pukei. So there is our elusive target, and he is actually facing forwards. It's a bit awkward because of the pose he's in, but that is his front arc facing the direction it's supposed to. So because this is the assigned quest, 35 time cards which I've already randomised and made the deck of, and we have to start from entry number 1. There's been chaos over the last week, monsters driven from their habitat careening through the forest and further abroad. Several settlements have been left ruined, traders have seen their livelihoods smashed beneath the trampling feet of stampeding Kestodon. So you've been called in. Only one creature is capable of causing this kind of havoc. I strongly disagree with that statement. Among other beasts, a Pukei-Pukei. So now you're going to have to venture into the forest, deal with the thing, and hope that life returns to normal, or as normal as it gets around here. So it gives you an option to race to where the monster was last seen, so it's actually giving you a way to go straight to the fight, I think. We'll do a little adventuring. So I'm going to discard 1 time card, we're going to gain 1 Dragon Vein Crystal, 1 Dragonite Ore, and then proceed to entry 33. A Pukei-Pukei has been here. You can see it from the way the nearby trees are stripped of berries. It consumes them, coats them with its poisonous saliva, then fires them at prey. So that's something to look forward to. We gain a Carbolite Ore and a Fusium Ore just for reaching this point. We can either continue the hunt or examine the berries that it was eating. It would give us a bit of its gear. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I am. So along with that, the ore, we're going to discard 1 time card, which is a tactical shift, and we're going to gain a Malachite Ore and a Pukei-Pukei sack, and then go to entry 29. So immediately in entry 29 we have to discard a time card, but first let's read the blurb. You follow the scent of the Pukei-Pukei's feast. The massive berries it consumed produces a distinctive smell, and for a little while at least it gives you something to follow. As you trapeze through the forest, aren't we in the desert? You can see the chaos the beast has caused. So yeah, we just discard 1 time card flat. So there goes a Nitro Toad. Then we can either stop to collect some bones, or the sooner the beast is dead, the better. I'm going to just go to entry 17, which gains us nothing, but because we don't really need a boulder bone, I don't think. Yeah, we'll go to issue entry 17. This track is false. You're getting nowhere, save being led towards the edge of the forest. The trader, shoulders hunched with weariness, is following the same route. He doesn't have much, but he offers what little he has, even if it's only information. He wants it dealt with, so things can go back to normal. You can accept his offer, or you can just press on. I believe press on is going to get us to the fight. We've had no track tokens. Like, I haven't even had the offer. You know what, let's just discard 2 time cards and get to the Pukei-Pukei. So there goes the monster sleep card. That's a good one to lose. And a sleep toad. Potentially a good one to lose. So that's entry 29. Is that the start of the fight? Oh, it actually isn't. You follow the Pukei-Pukei's... Wait, that's the same entry. Yeah, that goes round in a circle. It sends you right back to where you were, which means you can then go back to 17. I'm not making it up. I have to prove it that I'm not making it up. Entry 29 is what we were on, which is there. Discard one time card. I chose to go to entry 17. Entry 17 sends you back to 29. It's a circle. You can trap yourself in a forever circle. That's not good. Yeah, definitely read the right one. Thank him, but press on. Go to 29. 29. Sooner the beast is dead, the better. Proceed to 17. I feel like one of those is pointing to the wrong number. I'm just going to go to the fight. I'm just going to go to the fight. I'll take the worst attack. That's fine. He's going to add a flying bite to his behaviour deck. Alright, we are starting the hunt proper. The passive for Pukei-Pukei is that he does 1 extra damage if he inflicts poison. Normally it does 2 at the end of the hunter's turn. He makes it do 3. There is a worse version of poison in the video game. It's called Toxic. Pukei-Pukei doesn't have that, but I guess it's just to make him stronger. And I've shuffled his behaviour deck, so we're ready to get started with his turn. He's actually attacking the furthest target, which is going to be the bow user right here. Let's see what he does for his first action. He is doing a flying spit, so it's range 4. It is doing poison, and then he's backing away. Perfect. So it is hitting him. 1, 2, 3. Yep, he is 4 away. So it's dodge difficulty 4, which is pretty shocking. Let's see if the bow user can fandangle dodging that, because I'd rather not get poisoned immediately. He would have to put 4 cards down on his board. Why is that so difficult to dodge? It's being fired from so far away. I don't want to take 6 damage, so yeah, we'll put down a feint for 2. And then 2 shots for the other 2 required. And he will dodge a total of 4 and choose to dodge closer to him, because he's backing away. And he'll back, well, does that, I think you complete that card first, so he would have moved back from him first, so he's stuck there, yeah. So the bow user ain't doing much with his first turn, but we'll just do this in camera. We'll just zoom in a little bit, because the Gunlance Hunter will be coming in. We can get 2 activations with 2 card plays. The bow user will activate and immediately fire a shot into Pukei-Pukei for 1 damage. Oh yeah, I didn't cover what armor he has. His tail is armoured and his claws are armoured. His face is not. So we'll hit him in the face for 1 damage, bringing him down to 59. And then that's all he is doing with his turn. So the bow user's time card. Tactical shift. That will let the Gunlance Hunter move. Oh, there we are. The Gunlance Hunter move 1 step forward. So we're going to take advantage of that right now, because he's about to activate anyway. Discard the rightmost card. I'm going to discard the card he had left in his hand as well. So I'm going to draw a fresh hand of 5. 3, 4, 5. There we go, got some better cards. I was hoping to draw the other feint card so I could just play it to clear his board more, but nope. Oh, he's attacking furthest away again next turn. With his tail though, so he might hit backwards. Well, either way, turn's over. So we will go with Gunlance Hunter. He'll move his free space. And then I have to actually look at what his options are. He can play 2 cards. What's my biggest bang for buck here? Ooh, we can do some good stuff actually. Okay. We'll start with lunging thrust, because that'll cover the distance he needs to move by going forward 1. And we're attacking the head. So no armor, and it's the first card I drew this turn. So we get 2 damage cards. And that's going to be 4 damage. Putting him down to 55. We can play 1 more card, and I'm going to play a Gluttonous Rising Slash because I have 1 face-up card on my board, so I can do that. Flipping a Shelling card, so we're drawing 3 for this one. That is 1, that's 3 damage in total, only 5. Could have been better, but that's him at 50. Can't play any more cards. Well, actually I could, while I'm facing him, I could just use my Palico immediately and hurt him real bad. Why not? Why not hurt him real bad? Yeah, I'll use Wrath of Meow, because I know there's lots of 3 damage cards left, because I only drew 1. So sure, that's just straight up 3 damage draws. I'll move these out of the way first. Put them to one side. There you go, that's the good stuff. I knew it. 6, 7, that's 8 damage from the Palico. That is amazing. So that's him down to 42. Pretty good. And then we draw a time card for our Gunlance Hunter. Suspended Boulder, this could be bad. Well, we do our usual stuff first. So, rightmost card, goodbye. Draw back up to 5. I want to keep the cards I have, so I'm just going to draw 2. And then we're going to roll a die and inevitably crush ourselves with a boulder. I mean, it was almost cocked, but no. So that's 2 damage to the hunter, unfortunately. So he is down to 6 HP. Let me clean the board and we'll go back to Pukei-Pukei. So Pukei-Pukei is still attacking the bow user with a tail-based attack. A tail whip. He's going to move towards them for 3, but then actually not attack him. He's going to attack behind him. Yeah, figured. Okay, so he's moving 3 towards him though. So that would be 1, 2 with a pushback, 3 with a pushback, and then it's at range 2. So it is hitting the gunline hunter actually. It's not hitting the bow user at all. So dodge difficulty 4, 7 damage with his defense. 2, 3. So he'd take 4 damage from that. I'll take the 4 damage. So he's on 2. Doesn't do any stats effects or anything like that. He's on 2 health remaining. I get 2 hunter actions with 2 cards being played. And the bow user has to go. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Pukei-Pukei is immune to poison, incidentally. So poison coatings are just going to get me an extra damage draw and not much else. Sadly. I think he is going to play... Let's see, how close does he need to be to heal another hunter? Another hunter within 2 nodes. Okay, I can do that. I can attack, move, and then the gun lance is within 2, and you can heal him with the palico. Yeah, we'll do that. So I'll play Paralysis Coating for the first card, because he is not immune to paralysis. And then we'll just play a basic shot, I guess. Actually, no. It doesn't really matter, because it's not... If I do it now, I'll just do a normal shot. Yeah, just get the normal shot out of my inventory. So that's his stamina board full, for the record. So that is 2 damage flips against his head, so full damage for 3. Desperately need a better bow, so that he's not just doing like 3 damage as his maximum. That puts him at 39. Then, oh yeah, and also paralyzes him, so his movement is 0 for his next attack. Then he'll move here for his free movement, and he will use his palico, and he's allowed to use his palico twice per fight because of his Great Jagras armor having palico rally on it. You pick a hunter or yourself, a hunter within 2 or yourself, heal him to full. So we'll heal the gun lancer to 8, saves us wasting a potion. Oh, incidentally, starting from entry number 1 gives you a potion, so we're back up to 3. So that's his turn. We'll go to his time card. It's a rampage, so the monster's getting a double turn. That is not good news, which means I'm going to have to set up some defense, because the bow user can't dodge anything. His board is full. Alright, let's see. Well, in that case, the gunlance hunter is definitely playing a guard up as his first card. What will he do for his second, though? That's the question. He's got 2 face-up cards on his board. I think we'll just go for a full burst, because I'm going to need to sharpen anyway. There's 2 damage cards left in the draw. Yeah, I will have to do that. So I'm going to move in here, so we're equidistant, because he's got the higher, threat. And we'll do a full burst. I'm only going to flip 1 shell. I think you're allowed to choose not to do the full amount, because there's no need to, because I only have 2 damage cards left. So I'm flipping 1. And it does stun. Is Pukei-Pukei susceptible to stun? Yeah, but he needs 2 stacks of it. Luckily, I have looked out the icons now. In fact, let's just put the paralysis on there as well. And the damage cards are 4 damage, but it comes down to 3 because I'm hitting his armor. So that is 36. He is down to. Time card. And then Pukei-Pukei gets 2 turns, unfortunately. Poison. Well, this only matters if it hits me, because he is immune to it. It hits me. Now, it's not poison that comes from Pukei-Pukei, so it does 2 damage, not 3. I'll just apply that now while I'm remembering. Down to 6, again, because we healed. Full burst goes away, is the most recent card played. Draw 2 more cards. He's going to need to take a rest turn next anyway, because he's doing literally 0 damage now. Those go away as well. And the bow hunter already went, so yeah, 2 Pukei-Pukei turns in a row. I didn't draw back up to 5 for the bow user. 2 more, there we are. So Pukei-Pukei, this counts as 0 hunter turns on it. right tail swipe. So he's targeting closest, but the highest aggro token is the Gun Lancer. So he isn't going to. He turns, I believe. He still turns, I think, but he doesn't move because of the paralysis. And the paralysis goes away at this point because it's been used. Then, in range 1, he attacks everywhere except his left wing, so he's actually hitting both of them, irritatingly. Dodge difficulty is ridiculously high at 4 for such a basic attack, so Gun Lancer will take the 8 damage, but his defense, especially thanks to guard up, is currently 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He takes 1. That's more like it. Bow user ain't so lucky. 8 damage comes down to 5. He has 3 armor. So he's down to 3 health. He takes a smack in the face. And then Pukei-Pukei goes again instantly because of that dumb rampage card. He's attacking furthest. They're still equidistant, so it will still be the Gun Lancer. Goes towards them 4. Okay, and he is moving this time. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all the way up there. Good grief. And this is his flying bite. Dodge difficulty 4, 6 damage with poison. We're going to have to move over here to see where Pukei-Pukei and him ended up. He'll block it. He'll take no damage. I think the poison still goes through. Because that guard up, he's got more than 6 armor currently. You know what? I'm going to check. And then after that we get 3 hunter turns with 2 cards. Alright, I put the poison token on there expecting it to work like that, but page 27 of the rulebook, when a monster attack with a status ailment effect damages a hunter, the hunter suffers the status ailment. He didn't take damage, so ergo I read that as he doesn't get the status effect. So that's actually going away, which is nice. We're going to have to pull back here a little bit to see both hunters. I get 3 turns with 2 card plays, but the Gun Lancer unfortunately needs to sharpen, so he'll go first. It's a super quick turn. His guard up disappears automatically. He will sharpen to get back his damage deck because it is literally empty. So I'm just going to shuffle this off camera. I don't think he needs to use a potion. He's only got 1 card on his board. It's going to disappear in a second when we draw a time card anyway, and he's on 5 health and he has quite a bit of defense. So I think we can hold off. And if worst comes to the worst, well, I was going to say the Palico for the Bow Hunter could heal him, but I think I'm going to use the last use of that on himself, so probably not. He sharpens, so his shelling cards come back as well. That's what I was forgetting. And that's it. So we'll just draw his time card. His time card is Misread. So we ignore the next card we draw for Pukei-Pukei and do the one after that. So we don't know who he's attacking. But the Gun Lancer's board is now clear and he's good to go. Passes over to the Bow user and he can play 2 cards, but his deck is still, or his board rather, is just wrecked. He'll move. Oh, that's the thing. I could have moved the Gun Lancer or a free space. You know I will. I'll move into the bush here. It's a bit awkward because of Pukei's wing, but I will move him into the bush there. The Bow user will move forwards 1, and he can play 2 cards. I'm really hoping to draw a faint card. He's not... Oh, he is close enough to do a Dragon Piercer, actually. Sure. Why not? We'll do a Dragon Piercer. Oh wait, no, he only has 1 face-up card on his board, not 2. Arg. In that case, he will do a... Yeah, Charge Shot, that's range 3. Sure. He's not within 1, so he's not drawing a 3rd damage card, where that wasn't in focus, but he is drawing 2, so why not? It's on the wing though, so this is -1, so 2 damage. It's down to 34. And with that, sign card for the Bow user, and then we still have 1 more turn with the Gun Lancer. Vespoid attack. He suffers paralysis. After clearing 1 card from his board, he has to pull down to 2 cards in hand. Well, there's no point holding on to a poison coating, so that can go. And he'll get rid of a basic shot. So he's got an arc shot and a Dragon Piercer in his hand and nothing else. Oh, sorry, and he was using his Palico. I mentioned it earlier, I totally forgot. So that's his Palico gone to heal himself to full. I did say I was doing it, I just forgot. So all Palico's already done. And then for a Gun Lancer turn, in which he can actually do something. Let's get rid of these damage cards because they've been used. What is his best bang for his buck? Can he do that other point of stun? No, he cannot. That's unfortunate. His board is clean, so he can just go all out. Let's go with a... I'm trying to work out what's my best option here. I guess a burst followed by a overhead smash. No, because that would put me in the water. We don't know who he's attacking next because I have to draw the one after. Well, let's do a burst either way, and I can opt to remove it immediately after playing it, which I'm gonna. You just flip 2 shelling cards, draw 2 damage cards, and you're done. So, 2 damage cards from shelling. So it's damage -1. So that is 5, coming down to 4. He's on a flat 30, so he's half health. And then as my other card play, just do a... oh no, I can't do a wave mistake, that needs another card in play. So my choices are either just accept that as the only damage I'm doing, or put it back on the board so I can play another card. I'm going all out, I'm putting it back on the board, I'm choosing not to remove it. And that lets me play Wavering Stake, Cannon. So that's 2 cards in total, 1 for the damage, 1 for the shell. It does 1 break on his claws, which need 3 in total, and that's 2 damage cards. 5 comes down to 4. So he's at 26. And that is his turn. So, his time card is... okay, that's 2 misreads in a row. There is 2 in the deck. So, I guess that... do I draw 2 and then do the 3rd card? I guess. I'll do it that way, I guess. I'm not sure in that situation, sorry. Either way, draw back up to 5 for him because he's not paralysed. He's drew the other card up, that's good. So, this would be Pukei-Pukei's original turn, but the misread kicks in, so no it ain't. Then the second misread kicks in, presumably, so that ain't it either. The next attack is going to be closest threat with his head, but I'm just going to clean up the board real quick first. And then he is doing Poison Glob. That's a fun name. Well, closest threat is the Gun Lancer, even though he is in the bush. So he's going to turn to face him, move 4. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to have to discard a damage card for touching the water. 2 damage went away there. And then it's dodge difficulty 4, 6 damage with poison. His defense is currently 1, 2, 3. So he'd take 3 and then he'd take another 3 from poison, which would kill him at the end of his next turn. It's too much to dodge. I don't know why Pukei has such high dodge cards, because he's not hard to avoid in the game. I will just take the damage then. So it's 3 damage, putting him at 2 health. And we get poisoned. So that means at the end of his turn he will die unless he takes a rest turn to heal, which is wonderful. Of course you can't see. And I get 2 hunter turns. The bow has to go first. Give me a chance, and he's only got 2 cards, but give me a chance to think about what I'm going to do. Well, because there's only 1 space on the bow hunter stamina board, because I can't seem to draw the other feint card to use it, they can't do much, sadly. The best they can do... oh, it's attacking furthest next. I think he's going to fire from where he is then, and then move backwards. He's just going to do an arc shot. Just, ignores armor, so it's just straight up damage. 1 damage. Nice. As I say, desperately needs another bow. And then he's going to move 1 away, and Pukei's going to go after him soon. He is going to draw a time card first though. Here we go. Brief respite. You may discard 1 attack card from any slot on your stamina board. Hooray! So the one on the right goes away first, and then another one can go away. One of the ones turned face down is going, so the others slide up. Not too bad. That certainly helps. And draw back up to 5. Please draw the other feint card. Please. 3. Yes! Okay, the other feint card is in hand. He can clear his board next turn if he's not dead. The Gunlance Hunter has to take a rest turn. So he will rest, he will sharpen, use a potion, and then I'll only put him to... Oh, I was going to say only put him to 6. No, but I put him to 5 because it takes 3 damage. I don't think using the poison heals the poison. Sorry, using the potion heals the poison. Might be wrong about that. So I'll just put that away because I've applied the 3 damage. He flips back his shelling cards, reshuffling the damage deck. And he gets to move. So he's going to move here because we know the Pukei is going to run across the map in a second. Let me just shuffle the damage cards and then we'll draw his time card. Here we are. Time card. Threat shift. So we're swapping. Okay. Rightmost card gone. Still got 5 cards in his hand because he couldn't attack that turn, couldn't play the guard up either. So he is done. Let's see how far Pukei-Pukei is charging. 3, he's doing a tongue lash. Okay, so he's moving 3 towards the furthest. So turn to face the bow. 1, 2, he's actually shoving him right into the corner, that's awkward. Right up there. Dodge difficulty 3, damage 5. Dodge difficulty 3. We'll dodge it, I don't want him poisoned. So charge, sidestep, arc shot, fill in the stamina board, but we have that feint card to fall back on. So he's dodging, and he's going to dodge. He can dodge quite far. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 down to here, which is again awkward. And how many turns do we get now? 3 turns with 2 cards each. Okay, it has to be the bow user first though. Alright, we can have the kind of turn where it really emphasises the fact that the hunter with the bow needs a better bow. Unfortunately, Pukei doesn't even drop a bow, I don't think. Neither did Bareth. We might go after something that does soon. Actually, maybe Pukei does have a bow, does he? Oh no, sorry, Pukei does have a bow. So we might want to aim for that. I don't really want anything from Pukei-Pukei for the Gunlance Hunter, for the record. Either way though, we're immediately playing the feint card. It doesn't count as one of the card plays, you just play it. Get rid of 2 cards on her board, because that means she can have a pretty decent turn. She is going to be hitting they are going to be hitting the claws from where they are, but that's fine. We're going to do... Oh, we'll do our free move. Doesn't matter because it's going to be the same regardless. We'll move here. We will do a charge shot, followed by a Dragon Piercer, because there's going to be a total of 2 cards after that first play. So that's a lot to do. I hope do I have enough damage cards for this? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. She's still going to do it though. So this is going to be 3 drawn for the first attack, so it's this minus 1. Though it's 3 damage, which isn't great, but 22. The Dragon Piercer is going to shove her back 1. I've decided she's female all of a sudden. 1 break on the claws, because that's the part that's being attacked, so that's 2 out of 3. And then we would draw 3 damage cards. Unfortunately, there's only 1 left to do, so it does 1 because it's damage minus 1. Could be worse. So that's the first of 3 actions we get. Time card. Tactical shift. Hunters can move up to 1 node. The Gunlance Hunter will of course move closer, because getting close to the target is a problem for him when it runs across the map, because he's slow. So we'll move him there. I think the bow user will stay... Well, no. He's going to have a rest turn. Let's move him into the bush there. Protect him because he's got the higher threat still. And he removes the rightmost card, and he needs a fresh hand of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have to shuffle the deck. I'll do that off camera. Alright, Mr. Gunlancer, time to smash, but your first card play for the turn is definitely going to be another guard up, which we've already seen. Because I know you're going to take a big hit in a second, because it's claw based, so it's going to be front arc. Oh, he is going to move in to... Oh, it's awkward because of the wing. This line, so he can choose to attack the claws, because he is going to bust them up. With an overhead smash, he is not going to take advantage of the optional move backwards afterwards. So it's just 1 straight damage draw. Nice. Doesn't ignore armor though, so it's only 2. Puts him down to 19. But it fully breaks his claws, and something happens when his claws break. Let's see. Behaviors with claw symbol gain +1 hunter turns. That's really good. Especially because the next card he's drawing after we do 1 more hunter action is a claw based attack. So whatever the blue icon is, which tells you how many hunter turns you're getting, +1. I'm going to try and remember that, plus we get a free drop from breaking the claws. So can't play anything else. Good enough. Time card. Back out a little bit. There we go. Remove 1. Oh, thank goodness I broke it there. Oh, thank goodness. Monster is getting back 5 health though, which is annoying. So remove rightmost card. Restores 5 health, which puts it back to 24. Just like that. And then we can do a real quick bow user turn, because he is standing there. He is doing nothing. He will... Will he use a potion? He doesn't need to use a potion. No, he's just sharpening. Even though bow sharpening is not something that exists, but whatever. So, shuffling his damage deck back. I'm not doing anything else, but I am definitely discarding a poison coating in hand, because it does nothing. So let's just go straight to his time card. Tactical shift, we can move. I think he's fine where he is. We'll clear his board of 1 card. He's done. Yeah, so it's Pukei-Pukei's turn, but we get 1 extra turn beyond... Oh, I didn't draw back up to 5 for the Gun Lancer. That's the awkward bit with... Finally drew a quick reload, by the way. With controlling 2 hunters at once. Sometimes you just forget to do something for one of them. Like, for instance, remove a damage card that's sitting on the table. Just as a hypothetical, I mean. So, this is +1 hunter turn. So, it says 2, but it's actually 3. That's really good. So, closest threat. He is turning to face the Gun Lancer. Oh dear, I put the bow user in danger. 1, 2, he's shoving both of them. I think they both have to get shoved together. I don't think the bow user can pick a different square. So, Pukei-Pukei is doing that. He's attacking everywhere except his right arc, so he is hitting them both. 8 damage, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gun Lancer will take 1 damage, thanks to that guard up. So he is totally fine. Oh, 4 dodge difficulty or 8 damage. The bow user is just going to take the hit. So 8 comes down by 3. So that's 5 damage. And all of a sudden they're close to death. 3 health remaining. But, on the bright side, I get 3 turns, not 2. Alright, I have to go with Gun Lancer first. The guard up that's on his stamina board goes away automatically when his turn begins. Sadly, that's both of them in the discard pile now. And he can play 2 cards. I'm going to choose to play just 1, because it's a big hit anyway. It's a charged shell. I'm going to flip 1 shelling card. That's a total of 3 damage draw. It's in his face, so it's straight damage. 4, 6. Perfect. So he's back down to 18. We're getting there. We're back down below 20. So 18 health. Then, I'm going to play quick reload. Actually, I don't need to if I'm only playing 1 card. No, I don't need to actually. I am going to move, though. I'm going to move diagonally to his side here. And then, that's it. I don't think I want to do anything else. He's only got 4 health, but I feel like he can take 1 more hit and not die. I'm trying to save a potion here. So yeah, we'll time card. Nitro Toad. Okay, I hope you don't explode. Give me 1 die. Hooray! Place 1 break token on a part of your choice on the monster. Let's see, what would be the next beneficial thing to break? The head, I guess, just because the tail needs 4. Neither of them give you any special rules. So, sure. And the head has no armor. So, that was his turn. We draw back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the bow user has to go, and then it's back to the Gun Lancer. Well, and we know Pukei-Pukei is going to be attacking furthest next. I think the bow user is going to stay where he is then, because I'm going to make the attack come against the Gun Lancer even though he's not got a lot of health either. We're going to do a charge shot, and we're within 1, so it is 3 damage draw, and it's against the head, so no armor. So 5 damage, 13 health remaining. We still have 3 cards, so even if someone goes down, it's not that big a deal. I could play 1 more card. No, I can't. I'm going to discard, well, I should draw the time card first, but I'm discarding a poison coating from hand because it's useless against Pukei-Pukei. Drawing a time card, second of 3 were allowed. All players are passing their tokens, yep. Okay, so shift and tactical shift, so the higher number is back to the Gun Lancer. Discard the rightmost card, draw back up to 5. I've got a Dragon Piercer in hand now. That could potentially be good. Damage card's gone, and then we have to go with the Gun Lancer. And I want them to be the furthest target, so can they move away? Yeah, they can move away afterwards, actually. Yeah, that's perfect. How do we do this? What's the most efficient way of doing this? Okay, we can just go straight into lateral thrust. I can move to another adjacent node if I want to. I choose not to. 1 damage straight up against the claws. It comes down by nothing, so it's just 1. That's fine. Second card played is going to be an overhead smash. I am going to take advantage of the move backwards this time. 1 damage draw, so it's 2 damage. Puts him straight on 10. We're going to move back from that card. Then I'm going to move back again, because he hasn't done his free move this turn. And that's it. Now he's going to draw a time card. Oh, they swapped them right back. Sure. Oh, that would have done a break, but that was on the claws, which are already broken, so it doesn't matter. I think that's it. That was 3 turns. So I believe we are back to the Pukei-Pukei. Oh wait, no, I haven't drawn back up to 5. Let's see here. We've got the other Gluttonous Rising Slash in hand and a full burst. Both potentially a lot of damage. Well, let's see what the dangerous chameleon bird thing is doing. It's spitting and then moving backwards. It's a poison spit. I think there must be 2 in the deck then, because we haven't shuffled it yet. That wasn't claw based, but it is 3 turns, but only 1 card play. So he's spitting at range 4 furthest away. Dodge difficulty 4. We ain't dodging, so it is hitting us. So that is 5 damage, but it comes down by 3, so it's 2 damage. But it does poison us, so we have to take a rest turn for him to heal, otherwise he dies. Although depending on what the bow user does, I might just let him cart, because we have 3 to go with. But he is poisoned, so we'll put that there. And then he moves away from him twice, but once gets him right to the edge of the table. So I get 3 turns, but only 1 card each. Let's just come back a little bit. There we go. Have to go with the bow user first. Biggest bang for buck. He has 1 face-up card on his board. Biggest bang for buck would be so close to a Dragon Piercer as well. I guess it would just be a charged shot. Yeah, it would be. He's within 1. He's riding the line, so he can pick. He'll pick the unarmored face. Drawing 3 because he's within 1. So straight damage. 4. Gets him down to 6 remaining health. Yeah, I think it's okay to let the Gun Lancer just cart, because we don't lose anything for carting. We have 3 of them. And that's his 1 card played. He could move 1. Pukei-Pukei's attacking closest next. Now it's not going to matter, because the Gun Lancer is going to be off the table. We might end up using 2 cards, but again, it doesn't matter because we have 3. So, sure, we'll just draw a time card. Best boy... The bow user once again gets paralyzed, so I'll discard down to 2 cards. Let's get rid of that Dragon Piercer, because I'm not going to have enough room in the stamina board to play it anyway, and a shot. So, sure, rightmost card goes away as well. Clean these up. So then the Gun Lancer activates. You only get to play 1 card, and if he doesn't use a potion, he just dies when he ends his turn. Can I get close enough to even hit the thing? You know, I didn't realise, but Full Burst and Charge Shell actually have range on them. They're not point blank. Oh wait, no, they are. Never mind. Because they have to be 1 away. So, if he's dying, his board is clearing anyway, right? So why would I not bother? Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I've got 1 face-up card on the board. So my heaviest hit that I can do if I get to play 1 card is a Charged Shell. So as long as I don't use that, let's use a Gluttonous Rising Slash face down for extra movement. So free step, 1, 2 from the Gluttonous Rising Slash. Go down swinging. Charged Shell. There is 1 face up card. It doesn't matter for this anyway. Haven't played another attack card. Rush cards don't count. Flipping a shelling card, so that's 3 against his face, so it's just straight damage. Come on, kill him. 5. Oh, even if it was a 1, it would have killed him. Because that is 7, and he had 6 health remaining. So actually, ner Pukei-Pukei, but I lived. Be gone. So that turned out pretty good. Because we broke the claws, we get a free Pukei-Pukei wing, regardless of what happens here. And I was just looking at what kind of things the bow user needs to make the blooming arch, which is the Pukei-Pukei bow. We're looking for 2 quills, 2 scales, a sack, and a tail. We got the sack from the adventure mode actually. So scales, quills, and the tail. So 3 dice for the bow user, and it is only 3 because it's the assigned version. 1, 2, 5. We don't really want the 1, so that would be a medium bone, a Pukei wing, and a carapace. Not ideal at all. So let me just write those numbers down. That is 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5. What would we get for the 3? We can get a scale if we combine the 2 and the 1. Okay, and then for the gun lancer, 5, 6, and 1. So the 6 is a poison sack, which I think is this. Oh yeah, we did run into this online. I remember looking at the rewards in the Tabletop Simulator version. The Pukei-Pukei sack and a poison sack seem to be the same thing, but then there's also toxin sack. So, like, there's nothing here that says Pukei-Pukei drops a Pukei-Pukei sack, but that's what's referenced on the armor sheet and what's referenced in the adventure mode. One of those is wrong, don't know which, but they're the same thing. Toxin sack is different, but the Pukei sack and the poison sack are the same. So anyway, 5 is a carapace, 6 is a Pukei-Pukei sack, a 1 is just a monster bone, but if I combine the 6 and the 1 I can get the tail. Okay, so 5, 6 and 1. Now I'm aware that both in the video game and in this game you are not allowed to trade monster bits, because it's just not a feature that's in the games. You're encouraged to keep on hunting the monsters over and over. As I mentioned, the Gunlance Hunter wants nothing from Pukei-Pukei, so I'm most likely going to give the things he earned to the bow user to reduce the number I have to fight in order to craft a better bow finally, because he doesn't need them. They're just going to waste space on his hunter sheet. I'm never going to use them as him. So I'm house ruling that trading of monster bits are allowed. That is not in the official rules, although I highly suggest you do it because it takes a lot of repetition out. So that's still not enough anyway though, because we didn't get a single quill. What would you need to break to get the quill? You'd need to get a 4, and we can't fandangle a 4. Okay, I do want to go after the 2-star either way to just kill it. I was hoping to have a better bow by then, but we're going to have an intermission next time where we don't immediately do another Pukei-Pukei. We're going to try out the Kickstarter exclusive Kuliyaku, just for fun. I don't think that has anything I want, but just to see how it acts, because I painted it up and it's fun. So that is going to do it for this time. Off camera I'll look at my gear and see if there... I don't think there's anything on the armour I want. Spore Puff Expert, Botanist, and Poison. Well, Poison Resistance would be really great against Pukei, but that's it. So yeah, I think it's just the bow I want from Pukei-Pukei. Either way though, thank you very much for watching. Please do show your support if you would like to see more, and if you want to go above and beyond to support the channel, please consider becoming a channel member or pressing the thanks button. It's all reinvested in the channel and helps produce these videos. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Ta for now.